Preston Watts.
I'm Brandon Dorner.
Lee Martin.
Jason I.
Carolyn Deal.
And Donisha Palmer.
Okay, so I know y'all all know each other now that we all got our names here. You're gathered here today because I realized a problem with our diversification efforts here at System Computers. Would y'all all agree there seems to be a problem right now?
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, like, where do you think the problem is? What problems do you see here that I might see, or that's affecting our work environment, our productivity?
I definitely think one thing is just that employees don't respect the new diverse managers.
Mm-hmm.
Like the largely white workforce is just having a problem respecting for some reason.
Right.
And
Well, that might also be because they're only here for a month, so like they may not just know the people yet. They're taking a while to ease into it. So I think that's important to think about too.
that definitely could be the case, but I think that some of the comments that we've been hearing from people and like that we've been like learning that people have been saying about, especially like Jose and Amber,
Mm-hmm.
are like a huge issue.
Yeah, I don't think they feel very welcomed right now. So.
No, I definitely don't think that they do.
Yeah, I heard someone said Amber would probably rather be at home baking cookies. And I think that might have to do with the problem of sexism in the
Right.
workforce and maybe men not respecting women
Mhm.
in power roles. I don't know if you guys might agree with that.
I definitely agree with that.
If that's the case, then
It's just not okay.
right.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to hear that.
Mhm.
Right.
No, yeah, I definitely think we could say that education is a problem because people are just irrationally viewing them as less competent.
Right.
So I think that's definitely a major problem if we were going to put that one in a nutshell. And then, are there any other problems that we can think of?
They
that
also
might be
have
the
a
case?
huge problem with racism because, like the Jose thing where Jose is clearly American, he has no accent, but they're treating him like he's a disease and just assuming that he's Mexican. They even asked him once, I heard, that if his family had legally crossed the border.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
And see, and I think that leads into the lack of sensitivity around the workplace. Nobody really seems to be
Mhm.
open to the new diversity that we're bringing in. They all just seem like they're just trying to take it out on the minorities, and they're saying really harsh comments that aren't really appropriate.
Right. I think something that's important about these things is that it's not, so it's like they're directing their hate upwards towards management. So right now it might just be about Amber and Jose, but if people are talking bad about their managers, they're not going to respect any of their managers.
So
This is how they view them. Yeah, so like,
Communication.
I do
really
think
have
it's an
done
important
that
issue.
lately. There's no communication, no respect, and
Yeah.
we're not going to get anything done.
All right, now we've come up with a bunch of problems, and we need to move on to like what the major problem is and really define it and then analyze it more specifically.
Okay.
Do we have any ideas of like what that could be?
It's just like a general uncomfortableness in the workplace.
Yeah, between like
Okay.
employee relations and manager
Alright.
relations maybe.
Right.
I noticed we're even losing profits.
Okay, yeah.
That might have something
That's-
to do with why we're losing so much money.
just overall disrespect for
Overall,
one another.
yeah.
People should work,
Yeah.
It's a company made up of a lot of people, so if people aren't if they don't like each other and it's gonna interfere with their work, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think it's in a big company like this, it's important that people like each other and work well with each other.
Kind of like
Yeah.
the lack of a safe and open work environment is kind of,
Mhm.
I feel like, a main problem sort of
Right.
around
I
here.
think that would actually be like the perfect way to phrase it. A lack of like safe and, what was it, safe and open work environment, so
Yeah.
they're like just, it's generally hostile right now.
Yeah.
It's
So,
not even
okay.
necessarily everyone has to be each other's best friend, but they have to be willing to work with each other.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
And right now, not everyone is. So.
yeah, it's kind of a hostile work environment right now.
How do we think we could like, or what are the consequences do we think of like that problem, the hostility in the environment right now? I know someone mentioned profits, and I think that's a good
Yeah.
consequence.
I was gonna say that like we want people to be nice to each other, like just even outside the workplace, we want people to be nice to each other. But inside the workplace, I think it's really important because there's a lot of lawsuit issues and stuff. If people are picking on each other because of race or sexism, like
Yes.
we might, we might get caught for that, and get in trouble for that.
I agree. Lawsuit could be a big problem if
Right.
like publicity and things, and that would just really mar the company's reputation. So we have to watch out for that as well. And can we think of any more consequences? I know we have lack of profit, or loss of profit, and then bad publicity could be one.
I mean, I know some people are feeling so uncomfortable, they're threatening to quit. So if there's not a
Okay.
lawsuit or someone's not legally in trouble, they're not willing to work here.
Yeah.
Right.
And if those people quit, there are also other employees who are just unwilling to like hire people because they don't want to offend them in the interviews or anything.
Mhm.
So with people quitting and no new people coming in, the productivity just kind of goes down.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think we figured out what our main problem is.
Yeah,
What are some things we should try and do
yeah.
to fix this?
So I think since our problem is working in a hostile work environment, maybe we need to establish some criteria that we need to be included in any of our solutions.
Right.
So I know we need to definitely improve profits.
Yeah,
Bottom line
Yes,
profits.
definitely.
Improve profits, because that's why we're here
Yeah.
in business.
Something else we want to make sure we're improving is our employee relations. We want to make sure everybody's being cooperative with each other and being happy, even if they don't get along completely. But when we're in the workplace, being able to be able to, our main objective is to maximize our profits, and if we're not doing that, then we're slacking.
And we should just have good business relations.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Be able to
Right.
respect each other.
So be able to work together at least at work, even if you don't
Yeah.
like each other,
Yeah.
communicate and get along.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
I do, and just to add on to that, we should also be able to do it in a timely and like a more cost-efficient manner. We don't want
Right.
to lose more money than we're already losing
Yeah.
now.
And would you say, I mean, obviously, we need to get this, solve the problem as much as we can, as quickly as we can, but when do y'all think it will get to a point where if we don't solve this problem, we're in big trouble?
So we should have like a deadline, you think?
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
definitely have a deadline, but I think before we can set a deadline, we need to set profit goals and then also like how we measure the improvement of relations between employees.
Yeah.
I think we definitely have to figure out those two things, and then we'll be able to know the
Okay.
timely manner.
Well, we definitely need to decrease the number of discrimination complaints in the workplace.
Yes, we definitely
because
do.
It's getting out of hand between Amber and Jose, and
Mhm.
who knows what's gonna be next.
Yeah, I've also noticed about 2 quarters ago, since then, our profits have almost lost a third of what we've been doing. And we're going to want to make sure that we get it back up to that point
Yeah.
at some point moving forward as soon as we can.
So at least
Right.
cover our losses.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
we want to catch back up to
Yeah.
what we were doing a couple quarters ago. Now you can really see a big drop off as we're moving forward, as we go on each month.
So we're going to say in 2 quarters we end up back there.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
in 2 quarters, we want to get back up to where we were 2
Okay.
quarters ago.
Yeah.
All right, 2
Okay.
quarters.
Good.
Okay.
Just to
Right,
recap,
and then-
what are our main criteria?
Improving profit, and then improving relations between all the workers and decreasing hostility complaints.
Okay.
And then also doing this in a timely manner. So we think that we can improve profits in 2 quarters, and then improving relations. What does that need to look like?
I feel like that needs to be more immediate than
No more
2 quarters.
complaints.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. I would agree.
no one threatening to quit, no one too scared to conduct an
Mhm.
interview, just,
Mhm.
I mean, those main things, but
Mhm.
I'd like to see, like, notice a general friendliness around the workplace and, maybe have people be more comfortable. It should be almost noticeable. Maybe there's not a way to measure good relations per se, but
Mhm.
I think it can definitely be identified.
I think if we're being successful with that, we'll see a more natural flow in the increase of diversity instead of a forced and butting heads type of
Right.
stress and friction happening with that.
Cool. I think that's good. So we want this all to happen in 2 quarters, and then let's start thinking of some solutions to this.
Well, one way we could do it is just fire the rowdy employees that are just saying all these nasty
Definitely.
comments. If we get rid of the weeds,
Yeah.
flowers, blossom,
Yeah, I think so too. I definitely think getting rid of the most toxic employees would be a good idea.
Yeah, but we can't always just afford to fire people right away. So maybe more so like establish a benefits and punishment type
Yeah,
of
like a
That's
system.
definitely, yeah.
You know, definitely create incentives and create,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
deterrents for
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
being rude and
Yes.
hostile. And,
I think also we could do a company retreat and have everybody go out and get together and get to know each other a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, for
Sure.
sure.
That's good. Some team building exercises,
Yeah.
those courses.
Yeah. Or maybe we
Trust
can,
falls.
I have another solution, maybe we could hold maybe private meetings with the upper level managers, because the plan that was developed before was kind of just like an on your own thing, and
Mhm.
everybody just had to
Mhm.
accept it, maybe get them in and see how they
Mhm.
feel, get their input on a new plan.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
Definitely.
maybe we could like host some kind of training seminar, education seminar to like help employees understand different cultures and what diversity means, and maybe just foster a more educated outlook on our goal to increase diversity.
I think that's a really good idea.
I think so too. I think so
it can
too.
be easily done too, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, very cost efficient it would be.
Do you think that it meets our criteria?
I think that definitely, yes, I definitely think that meets our criteria. I think many of these solutions meet our criteria,
Yeah.
and I think that we should evaluate each one of them.
Okay.
Go one by
Yeah,
one.
go by
Yeah.
one by one,
So-
and really figure them out real quick.
So having a company retreat, it would probably improve profits.
Mhm.
It would probably improve employee relations, or definitely, and hopefully it would be done in a timely, cost-efficient manner.
I think, yeah, overall, that might be the most
Definitely not the most
costly.
cost efficient.
Yeah.
Costly solution, but it could definitely be an effective solution. We just have to see where it is in our budget, maybe.
Did you mean costly?
Yeah,
Okay.
costly, sorry.
Okay.
Definitely make costly.
Okay.
Now, a seminar would be very,
Mhm.
you know, cost efficient.
Mhm.
So,
I don't think we could really fire all the
I don't think we,
people.
yes, I don't really don't think we could fire all of
We
them for
should-
sure.
I don't think it.
It
I
would
think
definitely
that-
damage the.
and we have to see
Yes.
legally where, if we have precedents to fire people, and if firing those people would affect our profits, maybe they are very important to our work,
That's
even
true.
though they're not being too nice right now.
That could definitely be the case, but I still think that we may have to fire some people, just because like some of them are gonna, like some comments might become unacceptable if there's no repercussion.
Especially if like the training seminar or
If
something
it
like that
doesn't-
wouldn't work on them.
Yeah.
If it's just rooted in them, you
Can
probably
we
have to fire them
keep
down the
tabs
line.
of those people, maybe?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we
jumping the
could,
gun?
yeah, maybe a strike,
Yeah.
like a strike
Yeah.
policy.
3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah, 3 strikes, you're out, 3
And
horrible comments.
Maybe let people know about that policy.
Mhm.
They would
Yeah.
definitely, it's definitely a deterrent to, you know,
least
you
they keep it
think,
to themselves.
yeah, think before we speak.
But if they knew about the policy, wouldn't they kind of just mask it when they're around those people who are keeping an eye
At
on
least
them?
they're not
Yeah.
making people feel as uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
they can
Yeah.
think whatever they want in their head, but they might, you know, not say something so outlandish to someone and hurt their feelings.
What about the private meetings? Do you guys think that fits our criteria? Or?
Yeah, I definitely think the private meetings would be pretty good. And it'd be cheap too. It'd probably be like the cheapest thing is to have like private
Very
meetings.
cost efficient.
Yes,
Would it
very
be
cost
that-
efficient.
We
Would it
just
be
have
that,
to make
like,
sure we have time to,
Mhm.
impactful
because,
on
you know,
employee
our top
relations
management's
though?
very busy, so.
Mhm.
Would it be that impactful on employee relations to have private meetings? Because they'll say those things to you, top management in that meeting, but you don't know necessarily if they're gonna go out
That's
and
true.
do
That's
that
true.
with their
That's
own
true.
employees.
I think, yeah, making the whole workplace understand what the problem is and educate them. So maybe the seminar
The training or seminar.
Yeah, I think
would be a
That
great
fits.
idea.
I think we should really grasp a hold of the training seminar, and anything else we've just like put with it real quick.
So
Right.
training seminar.
Definitely training
to
seminar.
Educate employees, would definitely improve profits,
Mhm.
definitely improve employee relations, and we could definitely do it in a timely, cost efficient manner.
And I think also with the seminar, if we only do it once, maybe it won't be as long-term effective on everyone. So maybe every quarter we have one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get together,
Follow up.
yeah, remind everybody
Yeah.
what is expected of them.
Yeah.
Like reiterating something like that would make, you know, people definitely understand that it's important.
Right.
Yeah. And we could establish those, you mentioned that we can't fire everyone, we can only like maybe make some repercussions, and
Mhm.
maybe we could establish what those would be at the training seminar to make sure they know we mean business. Kind of put those
Definitely.
together.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we definitely have the solution. And do we think that it has any weaknesses? I know we've discussed a lot of strengths here.
Maybe make sure attendance to the seminar is important.
Is it mandatory?
Mandatory attendance, okay.
There's also that thing about your head where if it doesn't work on
Mhm.
them, then what's next?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
people are just rooted in kind of that sexism, racism thing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
these training seminars may not work for them.
We'll have to do different kinds of education and make sure we appeal to everyone
Right.
over time.
Okay, so just the training seminar and then repeated material
Yeah.
Yeah.
at every quarter for a while until
We'll
we
adjust.
Yeah, and then adjust if necessary.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Are there any other comments that
I
anyone
was gonna
has?
say, if this doesn't work, I mean, it may not work on every single person right away, but it's gonna improve relations. It's
Yeah.
gonna
I think
affect
that
some
as well.
people for sure.
Like if it
But,
affects one person.
Yeah,
it's
over
pretty
time,
obvious.
It might all-
it's gonna for sure,
You might feed off on others.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's probably-
If it,
can't fail.
yeah.
It's, you know,
I think so too. I think it'll improve relations, and I think it'll take care of profit, and I think it'll be very time
So
efficient.
it fits all our
It
criteria.
fits all the criteria we need.
Okay, so are we at a decision?
I think we are. Let's do the training
Thank you
seminar.
all for coming
Awesome.
today.
Thank you. How about lunch? Who wants lunch?
Yeah. Well.